studio, and this section is good. That's where I sit on my biomat. It's the Biomat Mini, and it totally chills me out so I could sit for a longer amount of time. We're organizing, so don't look at the mess. But this is the garage art studio. That's where I sit and do sessions. I've got my mic, my computer, my camera. This table is for people to draw when I do classes coming up, and this one is where I do acrylics. But right now I've emptied everything from, I like the surfaces to be empty, like the tops. And I have to move some of those paintings and those weights over there. I just want it fresh and clean on the top of that for now. And I'm going through little bits and pieces here on the, I put everything, and this is what I do whenever I'm decluttering. I will put whatever doesn't belong where it's at, and I'll pile it all on the island in the kitchen or on one table in my studio. Right now, this is what came out of Vanny B. I travel with 2 art bags, but this time I'm only going to travel with 1, so I'm refining. I just refined my toiletries. Look what a nice day it is in Sedona. So that table is going to be gone through today, this table, and then I'm done for now. Probably when I come back from my trip, I will label all of these gorgeous, gorgeous drawings. What changed this room so much, and I have a video to edit about the transformation of this room and the receiving of these drawers, which was no small thing. They came in all different pieces, and it's a long story, which I told in the video, which I have to edit, which when I finish the studio, I can do. So these drawers all have like, ooh, my cutie little things, glue and tapes, glues and tapes. These are my watercolor traveling supplies. So cute, little palette. Who's here? Darla. What are we doing today? We're obsessed. I'm sweating because I refuse to turn the air conditioning on. I like the heat. This is a little palette, and when I have time, I'll do the details of my life, and feeling this is one of them. But I'm doing the overall haul of not having extra stuff out that bothers my eyeballs, like things that I took from the house, dresses I don't feel like wearing, sweatshirts I'm not wearing. So I'm going to be going through this whole table, and this table's done. So if I'm all finished later, I can sit and draw, and we can have a video drawing. This all came out of the van, and that's too much stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever tried these. I don't know if you can get them where you are. Tutu's tortilla chips. Insane. I like the non-hot ones because the hot ones are almost too hot. I have so much to share. Michelle, Tarot Love Magic, and I have been doing... we've been drawing. She told me I was the 9 of Pentacles. So I was like, oh, I'll draw the 9 of Pentacles. And so I've been drawing the card archetype we want to embody. If you want to book a session with her, go to the Life Tool School on Instagram and book a session. She's amazing. This is me as the 9 of Pentacles with a crown. It's so good to have archetypes for yourself. Gary, I have somebody coming to hang my strawberry this week. So that's what we're doing today. We're in the studio, and it's just incredible. So I didn't want anything on the counter, so anything extra. So I put it all junked up on the table, and I was up till 12 doing this. So it's been a lot of work, and I can't wait to sit down and create art with you guys. I have lots of little things. I can't wait to like collage my little doobies, and there's just so much to do, but I have to have organization. In human design, I have outer vision as my environment. I can't function unless things look as good as possible. They don't have to be perfect, but I have to put effort into making the environment feel good and look good. You can go to My Human Design to look at your energy type and your environment. Mine is mountains. My greatest sense is outer vision. My digestion is hot, which is why I'm always making hot tonics. And you can go to my site, DARA'S, and get the complete Life Tool bundle and be set with the work that I made over the past six years or so, maybe longer. So I love you guys. I just wanted to say hi and show you my environment because you've been seeing you've been see this is one of the reasons I love my Sedona home. It's just an insane space where I and other people can create. So my intention is to have some classes here. And my home is so lovely. I will show you. Are you ready? Because people were like, no, I like Venice. And I'm like, no. No, we love Sedona. It's a different vibe. But there's a fireplace. There's a furry rug. There's my amethyst. There are the beautiful mountain views. And here's another sofa. So you can lie here on the Moroccan poufs. You can sit here at the countertop while I make food and tonics. This is where you could sit and have a morning something and see the view. And this is where I art journal in the morning and draw the tarot cards, Michelle and I, as tarot, which I did. Here we go. 8 of Cups. So that's what's going on. This is where I sunbathe and cold plunge. Not bad. So it would be great to do some fun art here. I have some island stuff that needs to be organized over there, but we're happy here. My bedroom's amazing. This table Jada got for me one Mother's Day. It's so Aphrodite Venusian. And that's what we have going. So I wanted you guys to see so you can fall in love with Sedona, because this is where I am. A lot of times, I miss your white kitchen. Ooh. It's clean, clear, and bright. Wouldn't that be fun, Gary? Rocky, that's so nice that you prefer Sedona. That's amazing. This is a much more, if you think about like having privacy, I have privacy here. No one's underneath me. In Venice, I had 2 apartments below me. And I had, oops. I might not be able to repost this. I have no idea. But white is out, like all white. Like I was ahead of my time. I did everything white, and now everything's like cozy and nurturing and so quiet. Yesterday I was walking. Did I flash anybody? Just let me know so I don't repost this. The astrology class is still on. You can sign up. That's a good question. Email hello@daradubinet.com. Okay, good. Jenna, hi. Oh my God, Jenna. Is that Jenna Zoe? What's happening with your name? Hi. Is that you? It has to be. I'm confused. Okay, I didn't flash anybody. That's good. So yesterday I was walking and I got mad at myself because it was my second or third walk of the day and I came straight with a deer in my face. And because I'm such a sharer, the deer's looking at me and I look down at my phone to shut the YouTube and turn on the camera so I could take a picture to share. I looked up again. She was still looking at me. Then I looked up again and she started walking away. And I was like, lesson to self, get the animal message, not the photo. But then after that happened, I saw that she was with a buck and he looked right at me. So I'm like, couple, guess what? The new moon in Gemini has all to do with Venus, which is all about love. And I was like, oh, nice little couple there. And then I walked a little bit and there was a coyote looking at me. So who's flashing who? Hi, Jenna love. I can't wait till our pod. I'm doing the clean, clear, bright thing today. And this home is like, I put my intention into it. So therefore it is clean, clear, bright. And yesterday was the first day I said, I'm making it levitate. And that's what I used to say about Venice. Like, this house is going to levitate. This house, Jen and I hung out on the sofa, watched the videos. It was just heaven. That's what we called it. And this is the new heaven. Just saying. So, Jenna, you're going to have to come here. You will freaking love it. Like, I'll cruise you around in Vanny B. I finally landed here. I was like straddled between two states and it felt very uncomfortable. It's a very wide space to be straddled and looking in both directions. So, oh my God, you will love it. You could fly into Prescott, not Phoenix, because it's so close. Prescott's just like an hour and some odd minutes away. And I scoop you up in Vanny B, and it's a teeny little airport. The stars in Venice. I sat outside with Ben and we lit a fire in my little fire pit outside and we watched the stars and had great conversation. It was incredible. You could lie here and just peace out by the fireplace. Any time of year is great here, in my opinion. I like the heat. Jerome is fun. I don't like switchbacks. I don't like driving in switchbacks, so that's my problem with going to Jerome. It's fine. Hey, Shema. Who's flashing who? It's super cozy here. It's just cozy and it's quiet. And I could play loud music and nobody cares. I could stomp around, not that I do, but it's just a different vibe. It's mountains. And Jenna, you showed up, but I was saying how everybody should look up their human design on your site, myhumandesign.com, because I am living my outer vision today. Everything has to look good to the best of my ability. Nothing's ever perfect. I'm always improving, like the studio. I spent a lot of time on this house and there's always improvements to do, but my greatest sense is my outer vision. So I need to be stimulated by things and I also need things to look right. And from human design and Jenna, I realized that it's not a neuroses. It's in fact how I relate. And hot tonics because I have hot digestion and I'm in the mountains. And even I had the mountains in Venice because I lived on the second floor. I lost my mind when I stayed in the downstairs and I had someone renting upstairs and I was like, this is all wrong. Like I am the queen at the top. It was really funny. I was like, this doesn't work. But here I have the mountains, I can climb the mountains, and I drive a van that is the highest vehicle on the road other than semi-trucks. So I'm pretty high. And I can know that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's what the trifecta does for human design. It goes with human design. Your north node is your dharma. When you do your north node, you're happy. When you're near less than lovely south node behavior, some of it is gifts. It's an axis. So some of it is your gifts that you don't want to throw away, but some of it is just cringy behavior and it's spelled out for you. When you like your cringy behavior spelled out for you and your actionable steps to get happy, that's my jam. I love actionable. I love when information can be taken in and then I do something to enact it, whether it's in my home, in my attire, in the things I say to myself, or my actions. So I think it's really important to know your north node sign, your north node house placement, and your midheaven, because that's your legacy, and I'm in legacy time. So also, it's important to know everybody else's so you can get just get the complete life tool bundle and you'll be happy and you'll be able to make the people around you happy. Hey, Jen. Oh, the mountains is great. What's a PO box? Oh, a PO box. I'm like, oh, something I never heard of. No, I have an address, honey. Email me, hello@DARA'S.com. I'll send it to you. Oh my God, I would love some crystals. Are you kidding? My bookshelves are now open and ready for some. That would be amazing. Where's your crystal shop? And we should all support it. Do your midheaven work with your north node? Does your midheaven work with your north node? Yes, Rocky, it does. It's telling the story of how to put it all together, which is in my trifecta life tool, which you get if you get the complete life tool bundle. But in essence, your north node is Libra, in the 7th house. You got to double up on partnership and harmony and balance and use your fieriness for justice, but don't do everything alone because your Aries, your south node is Aries, and you have a midheaven Cancer, which is being like super intuitive. It works all together now. That's why I call it the trifecta. It goes together. You just looked up Ryan, you looked up your human design chart. That's awesome. You know, Magali, I would love to do classes in person. You would travel to meet me, email, and let's get that started. Because all we need is like, what, 10 people? And I could do them in person and look at your chart and come up with art for your chart, you know, that you can hang to enhance your own personal trifecta. That'd be fun. I would love it. Come on down, Magali, or up, wherever you are. Lots to do, you guys, but right now I'm in major decluttering mode. I'm decluttering something, the largest something you could possibly discuss to declutter. I'm decluttering the whole thing. So I'm like in it, and I will be. What's confusing? I will spell it out for you. Oh, it's online. That's fine. That's lovely. Humble, loving souls. I'm delighted. Everybody go look at Humble Loving Souls. I love that name. I could do, so it would be like Camp Dara, right? I've always wanted to do that. Hot tonic, a little walk around into the mountains. They're so close. Then you do a little art, then you do a little chocolate tree, then you do some North Node stuff. Who knows? It could be a lot. Yeah, human design is awesome. Jen, so is my complete life tool bundle. No, I'm kidding. So is the trifecta. It's all helpful in deconditioning yourself from OPBS, other people's belief system, or the societies, or what's been glommed onto us. So, oh, the chart is confusing. In my, I show you how to look up your North Node house placement and your midheaven, and your North Node. So look at the links in my in below, and I show you how to do it. I spell it out. So all of it is awesome, because the idea of it is that we're going to stop trying to be like other people or listen to other people, because we get to say, this is right for me. This is my thing. And somebody would be like, cool, will you do your thing for me and I'll do my thing for you, and we can all work together. I know Jen's taking part in my life direction specialist, and I'm like, hello. Oh, you've been writing about the trifecta and life tools all day. Okay, cool. We just really can efficiently help ourselves and other people with the life tools that I made. I'm staying in Oak Creek soon. I'm going to Chocolate Tree. I'll meet you there. Super cool. You have my email. Oh, if I'm here. I'm not going to be here for a little while. So if anybody wants to join the Art Journal Zoom, Wednesday the 5th at 4, we're going to set our intentions for the Gemini new moon. Thank you, Jen. I made her say that. I made you say that. The life tools are all life transforming. That's a very good testimonial. They are. They just are. Like, I just know they are. I've helped so many people. So now I'm going to finish Vanny B's packed with my toiletries. She needs only a few items of clothing. I'm going stealth. And then I'm going to finish the studio, and then I get to make art. And then tomorrow is IRS day. I have to talk to the agent who came back with the next year's audit. I was like, what? And then I realized from energetics, I was talking to Heath Ellis and why things are getting messy, and I got clear. So if anybody needs his number, email me, dara@daradubinet.com. Ooh, I know you have a Gemini moon. You're ready to plant some seeds. It's my midheaven. I'm ready to speak some seeds. That's lovely. Well, it's one audit and the lady won't let go. Supposedly, our president hired lots of new IRS agents that don't even need accounting backgrounds to poke in. And I did all the work with the help of Michael, a lot of work for 21, which didn't get me down until like the last couple of days, and then it was like tear inducing. I'm like, this is taking me away from my life's joy. And I started out saying it wasn't going to get me down, and then it got me. And then I got this letter saying she didn't even get through reading everything I did, notated everything. Then she came in with 2022 separate categories, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, about 5 years ago, I missed my mail and I got audited, but we got the mail too late and I had to just pay the money. So perhaps they just see me as someone who just pays money and I have no idea. But technically, it's energetics and I'm cleaning it up. Whatever messiness or confusion that I've been having has welcomed in some confusion, or in some essence, it's good because it's making me very aware of expenditures. It made me go into my credit card statements and cancel monthly payments that I had ordered years ago that didn't use anymore. And also I found one fraudulent astrology place that was charging me monthly and I never heard of them. And I went to unsign up and there was no place to unsign up. So I had to order a new credit card, and it's been a lot of attention to detail in the workings of my life that are not visible. So I tend to my house, my kitchen, my clothes, my body, and this was like ding ding ding, you got to go a little deeper. And so I did, and I'm completely aware. Now we're doing this really cool thing. I have amazing affiliates, but like Jing Herbs and Four Sigmatic and Parachute Linens and Caddis Eyewear, all these things that I love and use, the Biomat, but all the emails aren't going to the business email. I want to see where, like, I just want everything to be like Purium, like lined up and like organized, like, and so that's what's happening this summer. So I've got this. There's always a blessing in every annoying thing that happens. There's always, that's my Sagittarius on the Imam. I will always see the upside. And the upside is I got to review 2021, which is the year I found myself intuitively and heart-led out of Venice to Sedona. Like, just, I watched myself. I looked at all the Instagram and I was like, I just watched myself like leaving Venice, not knowing that I was leaving Venice. It was wild, not knowing that I was leaving Venice. So sometimes you have to go backwards to assess what has gone on, and it was a forced assessment. It gets technical. I have a bunch of different income streams, and that's beautiful. But if you have no idea what's going on and what they're doing and how they're doing and where they're going, you have to be very clear in order. It's like a vessel or 5 vessels or 10 vessels, but the vessels have to be lined up. If like one's floating in the air and one's down over there outside and you don't know where the vessels are, it's got to be really organized. If you have strong Sag anywhere, you're going to let go and see the positive side of things. Scorpio, South Node, let's go like a badass MFer. Yeah, with write-offs, and I wasn't paying attention to every single thing that was written off and why, and no notation and no receipts. So it was like going back and saying, oh, on this day I did that with this person and here's why. It was like, oh my God, what a waste of time, of paper, because every single bank statement and credit card statement had to be printed. I mean, come on, the trees, and highlighted and then notated. And tomorrow I'm going to find out if I have an enormous amount of work or not. Either way, I'll do what I have to do. Thank you. Thank you. I know. I don't know what to say. Back to the life tools, back to the studio, back to complete organization. And I'm like almost done here. I'm very excited. Yeah, you have to print like hundreds of pages and hundreds of dollars and time and energy. And you're just like, I felt at the time that, oh, I'm someone who's doing light every day. And doesn't that make sense for me to get sidetracked to do something that's not my beautiful work, helping people? In the end, did it get me down fully? No. I look at these things as like, all right, I'm a human living life. There's tickets to life and it's just money. And my mom used to say, bad things happen to people, Dara. This isn't one of them. I'm going to fix it. So true. I'm fixing it. Everything's getting fixed. And I'm like not quite fully in my Saturn return, but Saturn's in Pisces and mine's in Pisces. And this is like redo it, foundation up, business, taxes, everything. And Gary, I should grow. Once I will grow some, I grow sprouts. I will go, tomatoes and peppers, it's such a good idea. I was thinking of taking down the shed and putting up a greenhouse. I think that would be so much more fun. Because it gets really hot in the summer and it gets really cold in the winter. I think only kale would grow maybe outside. It snows here. So I love you guys. I'm going to go back to the back, go to the stuff. Yes, with raw food, my mind is clear and fast. How are you doing, Rocky? I am so much clearer. It's crazy. Yes, Saturn is setting the foundations for my future. Back up, Missy, and get it right, because and Chiron midheaven, the line that I'm living on here, Chiron midheaven crossing sun descending. Thank God for the sun descending. But the Chiron is like a key that pokes you. And because it's midheaven, it's poking in my area of career, which when I got to Sedona, I almost did nothing. I paid no attention to anything for almost 2 years. And then all of a sudden I like woke up to like, oh my God, what are you doing? And I questioned everything. Chiron makes you question it's like the original wound, unintentional wound, and it makes you question any area that it's in. And mine was at the midheaven, so it made me question, should I even do what I'm doing? Like, does it even matter? Is it what I want to do? Is it time for a change? And I got to question it for a long time and came out with a resounding yes. I help people with their life direction, whether it's food decluttering, feng shui, CCB, life direction, astrogeography, they all fit under the umbrella of life direction and clean, clear, bright. And that's what I do. And I have a Gemini midheaven. So how would I stop doing what I do? I've had too many nuts and a little oil needed to get that out, and I'll be golden. Oh, you had nuts and oil? You know, sometimes you just need a little fat. The nuts don't do it for me. If I have 3 walnuts a day, I'm good. I know you've been doing it. You've had fruit green milk. What's your milk? Does that count as nuts? Seed milks are easier to digest. Yeah, I'm on the same plan. Fruit green milk. What does that mean? I'm starting to really sweat. It's like 85 degrees in here. I'm gonna go. Let's touch base later if I make a video. I think Ben might be coming over for the soup I made yesterday. That's Gary, you're so intuitive with me. You think mushrooms and I pull out the mushrooms. So green milk, spirulina, wheatgrass, hemp seeds, maple. I do that with Purium, but I make a little bit of seed milk, water. I use the kamut, wheatgrass, and hemp seeds, lovely, and maple. That sounds so good. That's what I'm going to have next. I'm drinking a Shazandra hibiscus tea with honey and vanilla right now, and it's probably warm in the studio. I know you use Purium. Purium, like, when I heard green milk, I'm like, sounds like Purium. So yesterday, my excitement was frozen mango, banana, the kamut, wheatgrass, the fiber, and water, and banana, and I blended it, and it was this most delicious, a little bit of the appleberry protein, and it was a delicious afternoon something. You do a fruit salad with honey, vinaigrette, yum. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go because I'm sweating. We don't have enough thumbs up. I'm gonna wait. We have to have equal thumbs up to watchers. Instagram's so lame. It's like nobody, like, not nobody, you guys heart it, but it's like free and easy, just boop. It's important. It lets the person making the video know that it was well received. Thank you. It's the energy exchange. Love you too. Whoever will heart will heart. Heart away, don't heart away, do what you got to do. I'm sweating out toxins right now. I'm on the second part of the parasite cleanse for Purium, and I think that's important. If you have had any parasitic situations, you got to do the parasite cleanse. Jennifer B, Jen B, I'll see you Wednesday. Keep sending me the thumbs up because I'm going to need it soon. I will share. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Get your greens on. Get your greens on. My friend Linda, I can't say what she said. It was funny when I met her. She was like, I always say, get your greens on. And when she met me, she was like, get your greens on, get your greens on, get your greens on. It was really funny. Bye, darling. See you soon.